sometimes. Sometimes I listen to the podcast.
Yeah, so sometimes you listen to the postcard, right? So that's the reason you need to listen more, right? So can you tell me some postcard that you usually listen to?
I often listen the podcast about travel.
Yeah, travel, but in Vietnamese or in English?
Uh, in uh, in Vietnamese sometimes and sometimes in English.
Yeah, okay, right. So okay, so while we are waiting for that, I'm gonna show you some postcard I usually listen to. So the first one you can listen to, the hidden brain, right? Or you say hidden brain, sorry, hidden brain, right? So that postcard, they talk many topics, and the topics are easy to understand or to listen, right? And one postcard you can learn the vocabulary, and you can see the transcript. A transcript means words by words. So you can look at the words by words and how to see them, how to see them, pronunciation, right? The ways of pronunciation you can see, right? Yeah, that's 6 minutes English, right? BBC English, right? But hidden brain, the presenter they talking about. Yeah, so you can take a look on the topic here, right? So the topic is very easy to understand, right? And the presenter they speak American, right? So you can sometimes you can learn how they pronounce in American ways. But BBC English, right, or 6 minutes English, you can learn about the British, uh, British accent, accent, right? Accent, right? But I say accent, what accent? Here, accent, right? So we have accent, American accent, and we have British accent, right? Um, British accent, right? Dạ, có nghĩa là cái giọng Anh và giọng Mỹ, right? You sometimes listen to the people that pronounce that word accent, but accent the same, right? The same pronunciation. You can say American accent, British accent, American accent, British accent. Yeah. Okay. So you can learn, right? For example, here I'm gonna open a short postcard. Yeah, I open a short postcard, so later you can listen to, right? Okay. So
this is Hidden Brain. I'm Shankar Vedantam. In one of the most famous episodes of the TV show Seinfeld, the character Elaine, played by Julia Louis-Dreyfus, takes to the dance floor.
All right, who's dancing?
What follows is hard to describe. Elaine's dancing resembles a giraffe navigating an ice skating rink on roller skates. Elaine's co-workers watch with mouths agape as her hands and feet fly off in different directions. Here's the thing, though. No one tells her she is a bad dancer. Later, behind her back, her friends George and Jerry discuss Elaine's dancing.
Have you ever seen Elaine dance? It's more like a full-body dry heave set the music.
Did she do the little kicks and the thumbs?
You mean you know about this?
It's one of those problems I hope would just go away.
There's only one friend who is willing to tell Elaine the truth. Kramer, the character in the show, who often says and does things.
Yeah, so while I open postcard, so how do you feel about the ways they talk, the ways they present? So how many percent that you can understand?
Yeah. Em không có nghe được, không có hiểu hết được á, em chỉ biết cái đó là về dancing.
Yeah. It's okay. You the first one you can't understand 100%, right? That's the truth, right? Even some the people they can get the IELTS maybe 8.8 brand, right? So sometimes we cannot understand 100% exactly, right? To be exact, but it's okay. We can listen the main idea. We can understand a short paragraph, right? But the way, the voice of the MC. So he speak very warmly and very understandable, right? So you can open the postcard and listen while you have free time, right? So for example, you are cooking, so you could just open the postcard and you wear your headphone and listen to the postcard, right? So as we say that the positive, no, we say that the passive listening. We have active listening and passive listening, right? So passive listening means you accidentally listen to the song or the postcard. So somehow you can understand their phrases, their vocabulary. Yeah. So no need to understand 100%, right? So there are many topics, right? So you can, yeah, for example, tech talks daily, right? And move your business to United States, right? So business story, right? So if you are a business story, a business studies, so you can, right? So listen to that postcard. So if you want to listen about a travel, just type here, for example, you type the word travel. Yeah, so there are many postcard related to the travel, where to go. Yeah, so something like that, right? Okay, so maybe Thuận, yeah, maybe Thuận today he will absent. Yeah, maybe today Thuận will absent, right? So we can start the lesson today. Okay, so actually we have free talk already. I ask you some questions and then you answer my question. Sometimes you can respond the question, right? So last week we have discussed about, yeah, last week we discussed about the Facebook, right? So can you summarize what we have studied? Can you summarize what we have studied last week? Summarize. Can you summarize what we have studied on last week, especially on the topic Facebook or social network? Yeah. So the first question, can you remember? Yeah, how Facebook created, right? So how do you know how Facebook created?
Yeah.
Mm.
Um, Facebook uh, uh, had created by Mark Zuckerberg because um, he want to connect um, with uh, um, with the people,
Mm. Yeah.
another people.
Yeah. So the first one, how Facebook created. The first one you can say, right? So the Facebook was created by Mark Zuckerberg, right? So at that time he wanted to connect the student at Harvard University, right? So right. So the idea the same with the connect.you.com, right? So the idea was the same, the connectyou.com. So he was sued, remember was sued. He was sued by
Yes.
that by his classmate, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
was sued. Yeah. So later
Uh,
he paid that the money to uh, his classmate, and he continued developing the largest social platform nowadays we call Facebook, right? Yeah. So the people who work in Facebook, right? So that person can receive, right? That person can receive many, yeah, many. We say that many, many free buy, right? Many free buys that you can take the food, right? You can take the food at the company and you ring whatever you want, right? And sometimes we have the words, right? So the black words, right? So if you have the idea, just write on the board, right? The blackboard. Sorry, the white, the blackboard, or the black words, right? Yeah. Okay. So understand, right? So the people when they want to work in the Facebook company, they need to be good a high standard. That means they can, stand out from the crowd, right? Stand out from the crowd. And many companies at Silicon, they are very generous because they offer a lot of benefits for their employees, right? Okay. So sometimes try to make a summary, right? Make a summary what we have learned so far, right? Even when you work in different fields, but sometimes you if you are good at making a summary, so it's good for your brain and you can catch the main idea, right? Okay, so the next one, today we're talking about how does Facebook make money, right? Okay, so the first one, just look at some word here, right? Facebook made almost like 117 billion in 2022, right? The way we talking about the year, right? And right, the way we're talking about the year, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So how does the company actually generate? Generate means make that money, right? So how does the company actually make all that revenue? Make or generate? Generate the verb. Generate. The same meaning with the verb make.
Sinh ra, tạo ra đúng không ạ?
Exactly. Generate and right. The same meaning. Sometimes you can say how does the company actually make all that money? Or you can say how does the company actually generate all that revenue? You know what revenue, right? Revenue.
Doanh thu ạ.
Exactly. Yeah. So remember that all the money you are selling, right? Doanh thu và lợi nhuận nó khác nhau đúng không? Doanh thu là tổng cái phần mà chúng ta bán ra và chúng ta chưa khấu trừ đi các loại chi phí. Còn lợi nhuận thì chúng ta trừ hết đi, bắt đầu cái phần đóng tiền dư đó thì gọi là lợi nhuận, right? Yeah. So the answer is advertising, right? Okay. So the answer is advertising. You know advertising, right? Advertising.
Yes, I know. Advertising mean quảng cáo.
Yeah. So can you give me the synonym of the word advertising? We have one synonym that the same meaning with advertising. So can you know that word? Yeah. We have one word that the same meaning with advertising. Yeah. So can you give me that word? Promotion.
I know.
Yeah.
Xúc
Yeah.
tiến.
Promotion, the same meaning with advertising, right? The first one, quảng cáo. The second one, get promotion. They have two meanings. The first one, quảng cáo, right? And the second one, get promotion. Get promotion. When you work in a company for many years, the boss consider to get promotion you. That means you move to a higher level.
Thăng chức.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the second meaning, right? So the first meaning, the same meaning with advertising. The second meaning, you get high level in your organization. Okay, so let look at the right hand side of your Facebook profile. Those sponsor, what sponsor?
Sponsor.
Yeah, so those sponsor messages are actually as paid for the companies. And the companies can also pay to promote one of their posts on their own Facebook page. This makes the most appear on profiles of people who like that company, right? So come back to the word sponsor, sponsor.
Tài trợ ạ.
Exactly, tài trợ, right? So tài trợ, right? So có nghĩa cái profile của Facebook thì đây là những cái phần tài trợ, những cái tin nhắn tài trợ mà trả tiền cho quảng cáo. bởi company, right? So and companies can also pay to promote one, yeah, you know, promotion here of their post. Remember say post, right? Chúng ta hay nói, các bạn hay nói là post bài á, nhưng mà thật ra trong tiếng Ấn Độ là post, right?
Post.
Promote one of their posts on their own Facebook page. So this makes the post appear on profiles, and the people who like that company, right? So why is Facebook advertising so effective, right? This is because the company, yeah, so the company can target, right? Remember, say target, don't say target, right? But that way,
Target.
target their ads very precisely kiểu là đáng giá các bạn, đáng giá, quý giá. For example, a company can make its advertisement appear only on the Facebook profiles of women aged 20 to 30, or only people who live in France, right? Or only people who are interested in baseball, right? Okay, so we don't have many new words anymore, right? You know the word like advertise. This is the verb. Right? On the side, but your actually identity,
Và nhận diện.
Yeah, but your actually identity is always kept in secret. Identity một là cái căn cước của mình ha, cái căn cước của mình được, hoặc là cái thông tin cá nhân của mình sẽ được giữ trong gì đây, bí mật, right? Okay, so yeah, so Hun, remember, say that word again. How we say that word?
Entrepreneur.
Yeah, okay, good. Entrepreneur. Okay, so right, so you're gonna read that one, right? We're gonna read that one. Before that, can you read that again? The first one, the number of the year.
2022.
Yeah, good. How about this one, Hun?
Xem cái mũi tên đó ta.
Okay,
dạ. 2009.
exactly, 2009, right? Okay, that's one. That's what.
Generate.
Exactly. How about that's what?
Revenue.
Okay, so this word.
Advertising.
Yeah, so advertising. Yeah, I'm gonna check the pronunciation a little bit, right? Some people they say advertising, but I'm say advertising, right? Okay, so let's check a little bit. Promotion, okay, Hun, promotion.
Yeah, promotion.
Yeah, sponsor. Yeah, so promote one of their posts. Okay, so let's check about pronunciation a little bit. Some people they say advertising, right? But I'm not sure. Yeah, so I just say advertising. Yeah, but you check it, Hun. You check it already. Hun, you check that word already.
Bằng cái.
Yeah, so it's okay, Hun. Yeah, just feel free. Have you checked the pronunciation of that word? Advertisement, advertising, advertisement.
I haven't checked before.
Yeah, okay, so good, right. Okay, so I'm saying advertising, right? But I'm want to check it. Yeah, some people they say advertising, but I'm not sure. But yeah, so I just remember they have another pronunciation way. Yeah, advertising. I incorrect them. Yeah, advertising, right? Remember, advertising.
Advertising.
Yeah, advertising. And the word here, post. Remember, say post. Don't say post. Right? Remember, say post. Yeah, many people they say post because they pronounce the word post office, right? Post office. Yeah, but I'm say post.
Post.
Now post. Post.
Post.
Yeah. Okay, so let's try that one.
Post.
Yeah. Okay. So, but I'm say post, right? So depend. Yeah. Some people they say post. Some people they say post, right? But remember to choose one way and pronounce it. Okay. So yeah. So come back here. Right. Come back here. Yeah. Depend on you. I'm say post, but some people say post. It's okay, right? Post. Okay. So right. Post on their own Facebook page. Right. Okay. So appear.
Dạ, xuất hiện ạ.
Exactly. Okay. Appear. Right. Effective. Right. Remember, say effective or effective. Right. Okay. So we can read it. Okay. So Han, I'm gonna. You can share your dictation and you can open the file and read it. Identity. Right. Remember, say identity. Identity. Right.
Identity.
Yeah. You live in Ho Chi Minh City, but I can hear the dog barking. You know what barking?
Can
Yeah, barking. Yeah. So that's sound of the dog. He bark.
uh, that's dog of my neighbor.
Yeah, the neighbor. Okay, so get ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, so just say it. Right.
Em bây giờ em share cái màn hình của em rồi đọc trong dictation hay sao rồi thầy?
Yeah, exactly. You share your screen and you read it in the education online, right?
How's does make how's the Facebook make money? How does Facebook make money? Facebook
Continue.
Facebook make almost 100 and 117 billion in 2022. So, how does the company actually generate on that revenue? The answer is advertising. Look at the right-hand side of your Facebook profile. Those sponsors messages are actually ad paid for by companies, and companies can also pay to promote one of their posts on their own Facebook page. This makes the post appear on the profiles of people who like that company. So, why is Facebook advertising so effective? This is because company can target their ads very precisely. For
Precisely,
example, uh,
precisely.
a company can make its advertisement appear on only the Facebook profiles of women aged 22 to 30, or only people who live in France, or only people who are interested in Facebook. How does Facebook have all that information about its user? Because when you create a profile, you give your address, age, and gender, among many other things. And as you like and unlike thing on Facebook, debuting a personal profile on you. Facebook can then offer that information to companies who advertise on the site, but your actual identity is always kept secret.
Hmm. Okay, so Hun, some word you need to pronounce again. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so let me share my screen. Okay, so just keep it, right. Okay, so Hun, that word, the first one we say messages. Yeah, messages, Hun. Yeah, messages. Those
Messages.
sponsor messages are actually as pay for the companies. Okay, so okay, the word here, Hun, can you say that again?
Dạ, có cần bật để xem.
No, it's okay. Right.
Those sponsors messages are actually ad paid for by companies.
Yeah, so those sponsor messages are actually, remember, say, to be very flex, right? Very less, right? So those sponsor messages are actually as paid for by companies, right? Okay, so that word, you know, can you look at the arrow? The arrow, this is the arrow or the pen, right? Can you say that word again?
Um,
Can, can you see my screen?
em xem không thấy được cái màn hình.
Really?
Tại vì em không thấy màn hình của thầy á thầy.
Yeah, it's okay. You can stop sharing. Okay, so can you see my screen, right?
This is.
We said this is.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, sometimes you forget S here, so you just say this is, right? But actually we said this is. This is.
This is.
Yeah, exactly. This is. Okay, so yeah, that word again, Hun. Precisely.
Precisely.
Okay, so how about that sentence?
Who living friends?
Yeah. The first time you say who lie,
Yeah.
the first time you say who lie in France. Yeah, but make sure that lie and live, right? Who live in, or you say who live in France, right? So that what we say France, right? Remember
France.
that, yeah, exactly, France, right? And their language we say French, but that's why we say France, right? Okay, so okay, other, remember, say among other things, right? And can you say that again, Hun?
Yeah. And as you like, and as you like, an unlike thing on Facebook, they building a personal profile on you.
Yeah, so remember say things on, right? Yeah, okay.
Things
So you can say announce, right? Cái nếu mà thông thường chúng ta nhấn vào đây chỗ này đọc nhẹ thôi. Announce you like
Nice.
and unlike things on Facebook. They are building a personal profile on you, right? So they are building a personal profile on you, and we say announce.
And yes.
Yeah, chúng ta ưu tiên âm S, đúng không? Luôn luôn ưu tiên âm S, các bạn nên đọc là announce. You like
And yes.
and unlike things on Facebook. Yeah, cho nó đủ hơi nha. Ví dụ mình đọc lại câu này là announce you like and unlike things on Facebook, they are building a personal profile on you, right? Okay, so Facebook then offers that information to companies who advertise on. Remember, say who advertise on the site nha, chứ hơn đọc từ site giờ đằng sau rồi nha. Site nhẹ thôi, site. Dạ,
Site.
đúng rồi, dạ. Rồi hơn đọc lại cho mình câu này luôn nè. Facebook then offers that information to companies who advertise on the site.
Facebook then offer that information to companies who advertise on the site.
Đúng rồi, advertise on the site, nhẹ chữ đờ thôi. Mấy cái act thì cô đọc nhẹ thôi, mấy chữ này là đờ nhẹ thôi. Nên chỗ này offers này bạn đọc chữ S này nè. Facebook then offers mấy mấm S thì cứ đọc chữ từ ha. Facebook then offers that information to the companies. Mấy S thì cứ ưu tiên to the companies who advertise on the site. Advertise on the site cho nó dễ đọc ha, chữ đờ nhẹ thôi. Advertise on the site, đọc như là một cái chữ đờ vậy luôn á. Chữ đờ, chữ đi á. Chữ đờ vậy. Advertise on the site. Okay, good. Right, okay, overnight millionaires. Right, billionaires. Okay, so continue, right? So the last paragraph, and then we move to some basic information. For example, Silicon Valley, and some the names of the social network, right? Okay, so overnight millions. Remember, don't say overnight millions, right? Because T in the middle, so don't say overnight millions, right? Okay, no, don't say. When you study word by word, right? Khi mà bạn học từng từ thì bạn đọc chữ T thôi. Khi mà chữ T ở giữa thì các bạn đọc overnight millionaires là được rồi. Còn nếu mà khi mà học từng từ á, mỗi từ overnight xuất hiện phải đọc là overnight, được chưa nào? Rồi còn vô câu thì các bạn bỏ bớt đi. Okay, so overnight millionaires, right? So imagine become a millionaire overnight. That's what happened to graffiti. We say the word graffiti. Graffiti, you know graffiti, right? Yeah, so you look at the behind the wall here, right? So many graffiti. Yeah, so graffiti artists David Cho, how in 2005 he was hired to decorate, decorate, right? Decorate.
Yeah, Andy.
Exactly. Don't say decor, right? Decor, right? We say decorate. Facebook offices, right? Facebook's offices with graffiti. And instead of being paid cash, he was given shares, right? Shares in a company. At the time, David didn't think it, or you can say David didn't think it was a very good deal. He thought Facebook was ridiculous, right? Ridiculous and pointless. Ridiculous kiểu là một cái ý nghĩ ngu ngốc, đúng không nào? Pointless là không có phần trọng tâm, không có điểm đến ấy. Kiểu vậy. Point là điểm, pointless là không có điểm đến nha các bạn ha. Kiểu không biết gì đâu đến đâu. So luckily for David, he was completely wrong, right? So 18 May 2012, Facebook was listed on the New York Stock Exchange, right? The word exchange. And everyone who had shares in the company, including David, suddenly became extremely rich. So David made $200 million. Remember, say dollars. And another 1,000 shareholding. Facebook employees also become millionaires. Okay, right. So Han, can you say some again? You know, we say that the first one we say gravity.
Gravity.
Yeah, decorate.
Decorate.
Yeah, okay. You know share, right? You know Vietnamese mean the word shares.
Chia sẻ.
Oh no. The first one, if is a verb. If share is a verb, so that means chia sẻ, as you told me, right? But here is a noun. It is a noun, right? So the shares mean your boyfriend knows, right? He knows, yeah. He your boyfriend and I invented the stock. So when I buy the shares of the company and I wait the price go up, yeah, we
Cổ
wait.
phần.
Yeah, cổ phiếu, right? Yeah, so he was given shares in the company. Yeah, so at that time, David didn't think it was very good deal. He thought Facebook was ridiculous. Okay, so ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly, ridiculous. Stock, right? Stock.
Yep. Stock.
Yeah, exactly. Exchange. Remember, say exchange.
Exchange.
Yeah, right. So, yeah. We say dollars.
Dollars.
Yeah, extremely. Remember, say extremely.
Extremely.
Yeah, right. Extremely means super something like that, right? Có nghĩa là cực kỳ gì đó.
Cực kỳ.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So you know the word APO. Yeah. So later you can know that one. So lên sàn các bạn, gọi là lên sàn nha, gọi là lên sàn. Yeah, so Mark Zuckerberg didn't become a millionaire, he became billionaire. The Facebook founder, you know the word founder.
Nhà sáng lập.
Yeah, founder, co-founder, the same. Made 28.4 billion in the IPO. But it's not all good news since Facebook went public. The value of its share, giá trị của cổ phiếu này. The value of its shares has dropped, which means that Mark didn't have as many billions as before. What a disaster. You know what disaster? Disaster.
Kinh khủng thôi. Cơn bão.
Exactly. Disaster có nghĩa là một cái thảm họa thiên nhiên, đúng không? Chúng ta gọi là disaster, thảm họa thiên nhiên, đúng không nào? Như là earthquake, thunderstorms, right? Tsunami, you know what tsunami? You know earthquake.
Là sóng thần à?
Yeah,
Động
earthquake,
đất. Dạ.
thunderstorm, tsunami, volcano erupt. Volcano erupt là núi lửa phun trào, erupt là nứt gãy ấy. Volcano erupt, right? Yeah, so this is a disaster, right? Thật là một thảm họa, trong kia là thảm họa thiên nhiên được. Okay, so get ready, right? So yeah, so can you read that paragraph for me? Yeah, remember the ways we pronounce it, right? Gravity, decorate, shares, ridiculous, overnight, millions, right? Extremely, stock exchange, yeah, dollars, right? IPO, right? Okay, so Han, can you? Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing, and you can share, and you can read it.
Imagine becoming a millionaire overnight. That's what happened to graffiti artist David Cho. How in uh, 2005 he was hired to decorate Facebook office with graffiti, and instead of being paid cash, he was given shares in the company. At the time, David didn't think it was a very good deal. He thought Facebook were ridiculous and pointless. Luckily for David, he was uh, he was completely wrong.
Completely.
He was completely wrong. On 18 May 2012, Facebook was listed on the New York Stock Exchange, and everyone who had shares in the company, including David, suddenly became extremely rich. David made uh, uh, $200 million, and another 1,000 shareholding Facebook employees also became millionaires. Mark Zuckerberg didn't become a millionaire; he became a billionaire. The Facebook founder made two 28.4 billion in the IPO, but it's not on good news. Since Facebook went public, the value of its share has dropped, which means that Mark doesn't have many billion as before. What a disaster!
Good, right. So so you can stop your screen. Yeah, you can stop your screen. Yeah, but some word I'm gonna try to show you how to pronounce again. Yeah, so take a look on here, right? Remember say so remember after the verb imagine we need verb in, right? After the verb imagine we need verb in, right? Yeah, so imagine verb in. Okay, so imagine becoming a billionaire overnight. So that's what happened to gravity artist David. We say David or David the same, but I say David. But but many people they say David, right? David. Okay, so David Joe, right? Okay, so can you say that again? Instead of.
Instead of
Good. And instead of being paid cash, he was given shares in the company. Yeah, repeat it.
and instead of being paid cash, he was given share in the company.
Yeah. Về cái điểm ngữ pháp này là bị động đúng không? Sau các bạn biết bị động thì các bạn quan sát ở đây là câu bị động ha. So thay vì được trả bằng tiền mặt, anh ấy được chia sẻ hoặc là được đưa phần cổ phiếu của công ty trong công ty. Right. So at that time David didn't think it was cái này đọc nhẹ thôi ạ. Lâu lâu hơn đọc word rồi này. Facebook word đó không có s, đọc là was nhẹ thôi. Was. Cái từ was cực kỳ nhẹ ha. So David didn't think it was nói thôi. It was a very good deal. He thought Facebook was ridiculous. Was chỉ cần âm ram s là được hơn ạ. Was. Yeah. Facebook was ridiculous and pointless là được ha. Cái từ point đọc lại cho mình là point. Pointless. Từ được. Pointless. Đúng rồi. Bạn thử bật dictation, bạn đọc cho mình từ pointless coi nào cho nó ra.
Yeah.
Bạn cứ bật đi xem nó ra không được.
Pointless. Pointless.
Được không?
Không ra. Dạ
Ừ.
không.
Rồi, nói chung cái từ đó mình thấy bạn đọc một từ point, bạn đọc từ point xem nó ra point. Mình nghĩ
Dạ.
là nó ra đó, nhưng mà từ pointless nó lại không ra.
Dạ em đọc một mình chữ point thì nó ra, mà chữ pointless thì nó không ra.
Tại vì bạn đọc chữ bờ này rồi nè, tại vì mình nghe mình cũng thấy là bạn đọc chữ bờ này nè. Để mình ghi cho cái text rồi này. Đây, tại vì
Pointless.
bạn bật chữ B đầu tiên không được, bạn đọc chữ point thì được, nhưng bạn bật được pointless là bạn đây này,
Pointless.
bạn đọc thành chữ bờ này này. Không biết nó bắt thành cái gì thì mình không biết, nhưng mà bạn đọc thành chữ B rồi đó. Ok, về tập hạ point 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 pointless có nghĩa là bạn không ưu tiên chữ T là các bạn sẽ nó ra từ đó thôi. Pointless.
Pointless.
Ừm,
Pointless.
Mình yếu cái chữ P đầu tiên khi mà ráp hai câu á. Bạn đọc là chữ boy này, bạn đọc chữ này là pointless, giống như bạn đọc là chữ boy á, boyless ấy.
Yeah.
Bạn đọc giống như từ này này.
Pointless.
Bạn đọc giống như từ này này thân này. Thấy màn hình của mình chưa?
Dạ.
Bạn đọc giống như từ này. Đấy, chữ này hơi câu cẩn thận là pointless.
Pointless. Pointless.
Đúng rồi đấy, không biết nó ra chưa?
Dạ chưa.
Ok, ok không sao. Đi về.
Dạ để em tập thêm. Dạ.
Okay, so remember say he taught Facebook was nhẹ nhàng was ridiculous and pointless. Okay, so here completely đây bạn là chữ P này completely.
Completely.
Bạn tự đọc cho nó ra. Cái này thì nó khá dễ ra tại vì có chữ L chữ T nên dễ, còn chữ này hơi khó này. Completely.
Completely.
Nó ra đúng không?
Completely. Sao nó không được gì ta? Completely. Dạ nó ra á thầy.
Thì mình nghe nó giống thì nó ra, nhưng mà cái từ pointless vẫn chưa được ha. Rồi,
Yeah.
okay. So he was completely wrong. So on 18 May 2012, Facebook was listed on the New York Stock Exchange. Từ này đọc đúng, nhưng cái từ này bạn đọc bị thiếu này. Từ drop âm T nha, chứ không phải drop thịt đâu nha. Drop âm T.
Yeah.
Là prop. Cái này phải bật chữ T ra. Bạn ra được không? Mình thấy chắc ra được á, chắc khả năng ra được. Prop. Mình thấy mình giống này. Prop.
Dạ được.
Ok, so water, bạn đọc câu này hay này, tôi có người chữ T đây, bạn đọc chữ D đúng không? Water disaster. Rồi đọc lại cho mình nào. Quan trọng disaster từ S ấy. Water disaster.
Water disaster.
Ok, ra mà đúng không?
Dạ.
Thì nếu như mình nghe được thì nó cũng ra được thôi. Rồi, ok. So, okay, so the next one, right? We have some small information, and we want to take a look, and then we move to the topic speaking. Okay, so silicon, remember say silicon, right? Don't say silicon, right? Silicon Valley, valley, right? Silicon Valley is a barren desert, right? Cái từ desert với từ món tráng miệng là dessert, hay bị nhầm lắm nha. Một từ là 2ms, một từ là 1ms. Nhớ không nào? Bạn nhớ từ món tráng miệng không?
Dạ nhớ.
Desserts. Thì là desert. Barren là hoang mạc đó nha, có nghĩa là sa mạc mà nó hoang sơ ấy. Nó không có cây cối, không có gì sống trên nó kiểu vậy. Silicon Valley is a hot barren desert in northern California. It's home to some of the biggest technology companies in the world. Facebook, Google, Apple, Yahoo, Intel, Microsoft, to name just a few. All have offices there. No wonder it's called high-tech heaven, right? Thiên đường của công nghệ. So, but why are so many tech companies in the middle of the California desert? Well, it all started in the garage, right? Tất cả đều bắt đầu trong cái nhà ga, không phải nhà ga mà cái gara, sorry, garage, garage. So in 1939, two friends built, nói chung tên ông này cũng khó đọc lắm. Nói chung người mà tạo ra máy tính HP á ha.
Yeah.
And they began building electronic equipment in their garage in what is now Silicon Valley. The pair, cặp đôi này, the pair went on to form the computer giant HP, or HP cho nhanh. That garage is now a museum and is considered the birthplace of Silicon Valley. So the name Silicon Valley was coined là kiểu như đồng xu ấy, nhưng mà mình không biết nó dịch chỗ nào ta. Tên này chúng nó được hai mặt hả ta? Khả năng là hai mặt. In the 1970s, at the time there were lots of companies in the area that were making silicon carbide chips, right? Rồi, cho nên mình đọc nhanh thôi ha.
Yeah.
Nhớ là từ pair là cặp đôi, thay vì các bạn là bow ha, pair, tại chữ P là này.
Yeah.
Các bạn xem đọc cái từ này có chữ P các bạn cẩn thận đấy, cái chữ P của bạn cẩn thận. Rồi, ok, desert, từ nào khó quá thì tên không cần ha. Máy tính HP cho nó nhanh, HP. Ok, the garage, right? Museum is considered the birthplace, lại chữ P là này, hai chữ B này, birthplace of Silicon Valley. Ok, rồi đọc lên nào.
Yeah.
Bật dictation lên nhé, dictation lên.
Yeah.
Không sao, có chậm hôm nay cũng ấy thôi.
Silicon Valley is a hot, barren desert in Northern California, and is home to some of the biggest technology companies in the world. Facebook, Google, Apple, Yahoo, Intel, Microsoft, to name just a few, all have offices there. No wonder it is called high tech heaven. But why are so many tech companies in the middle of California desert? Well, it's all started in a Yeah.
Đọc desert là món tráng miệng á. Desert, sa mạc. Desert.
Yeah.
California desert.
California desert. Well, it all started in a garage in 1939. Two friends.
B&D cho nó nhanh.
Yeah.
Hoặc là Bill đi, Bill mà đáp là two friends,
Yeah.
Bill and Dave.
Yeah. Two friends, Bill and Dave, began building electronic equipment in their garage in what is now Silicon Valley. The pair went on to form the computer giant HP. That garage is now a museum and is considered the birthplace of Silicon Valley. The name Silicon Valley was coined in the 1970s. At the time, there were lots of companies in the area that were making silicon computer chips.
Các bạn, cái từ pair các bạn xem cái từ pair, hình như mình cũng thấy cái từ pair. Thì pair, the pair went on. Không thấy đúng không? Bạn tại vì mình cũng nghe giống như đọc bạn đọc là con gấu là the bear, right? Bạn nói cho mình nào. Pair. Bạn bị chữ bờ nhẹ. Anh đọc lại chữ đó đi, anhจะthấy à?
Dạ. Pair. Pair.
Ừ.
Ờ,
Ok.
Pair.
Rồi, ok, được. Đọc vô câu nào. The pair went on.
The
Yeah.
The pair went on
Ok.
to from the computer. Yeah.
Ok, được ha. Nói chung cái chữ P cẩn thận nha. Vậy là chữ P nữa ha. Đôi khi
Yeah.
đọc nó là đang chữ bờ, nên là pair mà cái đầu là pair, the pair là giống cái này, giống con gấu. Mà như con gấu là không có chữ đầu là bear thì dễ rồi. Nên các bạn đọc là từ giống con gấu ha. Cẩn thận. Ok, so yeah, good. Right. So let me check. Okay, so the pair bật mạnh ha, the pair bật rồi nhưng mà cong lên chút xíu. The pair went on to form the company. Computer giant HP.
Giant.
Yeah, right. Có một từ nữa thì em nhớ. Nhớ là desert nha. Chọn một cái là từ kia sẽ tự nhớ lại. Desert, sa mạc.
Desert.
Desert. Yeah, desert. Sa mạc. Còn từ kia sẽ tự nhớ nên không cần phải vậy ha. Rồi, ok. Thì cái này đơn giản thôi. Cái này về bạn có thể đọc sơ qua ha. Certain. Buổi sau thì mình nói thêm. Rồi, cho mình tiếp tục chúng ta qua cái phần topic các bạn. Qua phần chúng ta stop topic number 2, right? So maybe the topic number 3. Right, the topic number 3. So what was the last thing that made you smile and why?
Cái topic number 3 này lần trước là mình nói rồi thầy. Còn tới cái thứ tư rồi.
Okay, good. So what is something you wish you could do every day? Describe it.
Yeah. Something I wish I could do every day is to spend more time reading books. Reading books is a favorite hobby of mine. It gain new knowledge and explore various perspectives. In my ideal daily routine, I would set a specific time to read, whether it's in the morning with a cup of coffee or before bedtime. Reading helps me relax and reduce stress, and it also enhances my creativity. Being able to read every day would not only enrich my mind, but also broaden my understanding of the world. Yeah.
Okay, good. So we say the word enrich, làm giàu, enrich. Yeah, enrich my mind, but also broaden. We say broaden, không phải broaden mở rộng, right? Broaden or widen cũng được, cái từ này cũng được ha. Widen, broaden cũng được. So broaden my understanding of the world ha. Hình như bạn có nghe cái từ perspective là quan điểm đúng không nhỉ?
Dạ, dạ đúng rồi.
Right, so it gain. Các bạn dùng bị động hơn ạ. Cái đoạn này nó tăng đó. Một là các bạn là it gains the net. Không thì các bạn là mình không biết, từ từ coi cái câu của bạn xem nó bị động hay là chủ động. Đây. So okay, something I wish I could do every day is to spend more time reading books. Reading books is my favorite hobby of mine. It gains, nó làm tăng các bạn, và it gains, đúng rồi, it gains new knowledge, explore various perspectives. Cái từ explore đôi khi hơi khó đọc thì bạn đọc là discover nha. Discover khám phá, explore đôi khi không hơi để đọc ấy, bạn chuyển sang discover nó nhẹ hơn. Dạ, discover, explore. Đôi khi cái nhiều mess quá thì bạn nên đổi âm ha, discover cho nó dễ. Discover various perspectives in the world cũng được. Discover mình vừa đánh. Discover là D-I-S hơn, D-I-I, the letter I. Right, so D-I, trong tiếng Việt là D-E-S, còn trong tiếng là D-I, đúng rồi, exactly. So, and discover sẽ biết là yes, bỏ it is đi, bỏ it thôi, chỉ là it. Dạ, it. Cái câu đó, cái câu, dạ, so hobby of mine, after hobby of mine, it. Right, so hobby of mine, it, right. Yeah. No.
It's again.
Rồi, nó hơi lag nên yeah.
Yeah.
It gains new knowledge and discovers various perspectives. I do generally cái gì đó ta, các bạn mình ấy nè.
Perspective. Em nói là in my ideal daily routine.
Trong một cái lộ trình lý tưởng hả? Đợi mình cắm sạc chút xíu nha.
Dạ đúng rồi. Discover.
Rồi, trong lộ trình ý tưởng nói chung là cũng ok ha. Rồi, so in my ideal routine, I would set. Nếu thì các bạn không dùng câu bị động đi. So, tại vì I would nó giống câu bị động loại 2 này ha. So, if I had đi. If I had, bị động loại 2 đi á. Bị động loại 2. If I had an ideal routine. If I had an ideal routine. I would set. Ô là bị động luôn nè. If I had verb 2 thân. If I had an ideal routine. Tại cái từ lý tưởng nó cũng là một cái điều ước không có thực hiện tại ấy. Thật ra chả có ai có cái routine mà lý tưởng cả. Lúc nào chúng ta một là phải follow thời gian của ai đó. Right, chính xác. If I had an ideal routine, I would set. Đây, giống câu điều kiện 2 nè. So, so I would set. Còn nếu mà Hân mà muốn chuyển lại một thì Hân dễ đúng không? If I have là được. Một loại 2 cũng được nha, tùy Hân có thể cân nhắc ha. So if I have an ideal routine, I will, thì mình thấy nó mạnh, cái câu nó mạnh hơn á. Nhưng mà cái câu này đưa về loại 1 thì nó vẫn mạnh hơn á. So if I have an ideal routine, I will set a specific time to read. Right, so whether is in the morning, ý là sao ta, hoặc là khi buổi sáng tôi thức dậy với ly cà phê hoặc trước khi đi ngủ.
Dạ đúng.
So whether it is in the morning with a cup of coffee or before bedtime, it helped me đúng không ta? Hoặc là reading books helps me to relax. Cái chỗ me kìa, cái chỗ me kìa. So,
dạ em nãy em đọc là reading.
Okay, so reading books helps. S chỗ book hơn, reading books. Gọi là helps, the met chỗ helps. Rồi tới me, helps me. That help me relax or to relax. Sau help dùng to hoặc giữ nguyên cũng được, không sao ha. It helps me relax and reduce stress, right? So it also đúng không? It also mà đọc là it also cho bạn bị nhầm.
Dạ đúng rồi.
It also enhance my relaxivity. It also, bạn nhấn chữ also, bạn nhấn chữ show mày. It also enhance.
Also.
Cái nhấn mạnh it also, on lên này, nhấn vô sang là also.
Also.
It also enhances thêm cái S ha. It also enhances my regaspity, regasivity. Right.
Cái này em cái ý mà em định nói là creativity á thầy. Khả năng sáng tạo.
Creative. So it enhances my creative. Đó là creative. Nhưng mà creative là tính từ nên chẳng là enhance my creation, phải đưa về danh từ mới được. Creation là cái sự sáng tạo chứ không phải cái tính sáng tạo. Right, so it also enhance my creation và imagination được nha, imagination. Cái nào cũng được thế nào, imagination in creation. Cái gì kia able to read every day would not be enriched là cái này thiếu cái gì hơn. Imagination creation được ha, hai cái đó. Cái khúc cuối là gì hơn nhỉ?
Dạ, khúc cuối em định nói là việc đọc sách mỗi ngày thì không chỉ làm phong phú cái suy nghĩ của mình mà còn mở rộng cái vốn hiểu biết về thế giới.
Okay, so việc đọc sách đúng không? So yeah, reading book every day, being able to, okay, so being able to read. So being able to read every day, read book luôn, being able to read books every day would not only enrich my mind. Bạn dùng từ would not hả ta? Các mình thì đưa về câu lại 1 ha. Being able to read books every day will not only enrich my, tại cái này có thực mà, cái này đâu phải là loại 2 đâu. Những cái câu trên điều kiện nếu đưa về loại 1 cho nó hay ha. Nếu mà tôi có một cái lộ trình ý tưởng, bạn thật ra vẫn có được. So being able to read books every day will not only enrich my mind, but also broaden my understanding of the world.
Will not only.
Cái này khả năng được mà, chứ đâu phải dùng would là nó kiểu như là quá khứ mà nó lại 2 cái dùng would được. Còn cái chỗ kia đi, hay là điều kiện lại 1 nó đi. If I have an ideological lại 1 loại 2 cũng được, không sao, không loại ý bạn thế nào, nhưng mà nếu được thì theo ý mình thì nên loại 1. Copy nó xuống cũng được, sửa cái if I have read books every day. If I have read books là thành điều kiện lại 3 nha. Điều kiện lại 3, một cái gì là không có thực mà chúng ta kiểu như ước muốn nó làm lại ấy.
If I read book every day.
Đúng rồi, if I read book every day được rồi. If I read book every day, right. So it will be able to, được rồi. It will be, it will be able to
enrich my mind.
Sao rồi? It will be able to enrich my mind. Also được, also broaden. Không thì it will be not only, it will not only be, từ it will not only be, it will be not, đúng rồi bạn đúng rồi, it will be not only, but also it will be not only able to enrich, but also broaden mind. Ok, được rồi đấy. Rồi, ok, một bài hành chỉnh ha, cần đi thi nó thế này là ok rồi. Rồi, ok, xếp. Rồi, về tập đọc thêm ha, tập đọc lên mà không nhìn chữ nha, cố gắng không nhìn chữ mà nó ý nó chạy trong đầu nó ok hơn. Rồi, ok, được rồi. Chúng ta dừng ở đây. Có gì nhắc Thuận học bài và làm topic nha.
Còn ngày học bù á, thì để em bàn lại với Thuận sau nha thầy, tại vì cuối
Không, từ
tuần
đây
này thì bạn nó
từ
lại
đây từ
bận
đây
mất
tới
tiêu.
mình học xong mấy chứng chỉ rồi, nên thành ra từ đây tới hết tháng 8 tối nào mình cũng rảnh hết á. Tối
Dạ.
từ thứ ba mình dạy thôi, còn lại thì tối nào mình cũng rảnh hết.
Và để em hỏi lại Thuận, nếu như mà được
tối
thì
tối chủ
thứ
nhật
năm.
là tối chủ nhật học được, nhưng mà đẩy dựa lên một chút xíu là được.
Dạ.
Ok rồi, cứ hỏi Thuận đi, nói chung tối nào giờ mình cũng rảnh, mình sắp xếp được hết á, không sao được nha.
Dạ.
Rồi, ok, bye bye
Dạ,
nha.
em chào thầy ạ.
Rồi, goodbye, good night. Bye.
Dạ.